Yeah. Pull up a chair. Real stories only. No filters. No caps. Staxx in the building. Chattin with Staxx. Where the real ones talk. Every scar got a story. Every mile got a walk. From the cell block walls to a brand new path. Everybody got a pass when you're chatting with Staxx. Chattin with Staxx. Let the truth come out. No fake headlines, no manufactured clout. Just life on the table, every lesson attached. You might leave change when you're chatting with Staxx. Seen old bikers, seen ex-cons too. Seen folks rebuild when they thought they were through. Some came from violence, some came from pain. Some lost everything and got it all back again. Microphone on, let the conversation breathe. Everybody got something hidden up they sleeve. Not preaching perfection, not selling the dream. Just showing what survival really means. The streets leave marks that the cameras can't see. Years of hard lessons become history. Some carry regret, some carry pride. Some still fighting demons they can never quite hide. With Staxx, where the real ones talk. Every scar got a story, every mile got a walk. From the cell block walls to a brand new path. Everybody got a pass when you're chatting with Staxx. One guest says prison changes whole view. Another says sobriety pulled them through. One talks motorcycles, another talks faith. Everybody trying to find their place. No Hollywood script, no polished disguise. You can see the truth sitting right in their eyes. The road gets rough, everybody knows, but strength is measured by how far you grow. Some lost brothers, some buried friends. Some hit rock bottom and climb back again. That's why people listen when the stories get deep, because real recognizes real in every scene with Staxx. Where the real ones talk. Every scar got a story, every mile got a walk. From the cell block walls to a brand new path. Everybody got a pass when you're chatting with Staxx. Chatting with Staxx.
Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we're going to talk on the reason why Rusty Dusty left. And it's probably not what you guys think, or maybe it is. Before we get started, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's brother's sister's friend about Chattin with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. I appreciate all you guys taking the time to watch this show. If you want to donate to the show, you can hit up the Cash App at Chattin with Staxx, or you can hit a Venmo, PayPal, Super Sticker, Super Chat, Zelle, all that good stuff. I appreciate every single dollar. I put it right back into the show so I can bring you the dopest content possible. If you want to tell your story on Chattin with Staxx and you're not a bitch, email me at billstaxx2021@gmail.com. Let's see. We got some shit talkers already, huh? So, wannabe biker, right? I mean, I have a bike. Does that make me a biker? You have a vagina. Does that make you a bitch? Kinda does make you a bitch, right?
Put him in a bitch, you might. Bobby, put him in the bedroom. Put him in. Put him in the bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Later. Where'd you go? What happened? I mean, now you could watch and you can't comment. So enjoy the show. I appreciate it. So we got a lot of things to talk about today. There's a lot going on all over the country. If you guys don't know, El Mayo of the Sinaloa cartel, he has been convicted and he will spend the rest of his life in prison. Hold on a second. Let me get things ready. I've been so damn busy. We got a bunch of things to talk about today. We're going to talk about this guy, Joshy. He should just change his name to Liar. I mean, he's not even good at that, right? obviously. But there's a lot going on. Let's see. We got some videos. We're going to play Josh's eyeliner video. Everyone says, does he got eyeliner on? Damn, I missed the flush. Hey, Tommy, what's going on? See who we got in the building. Billy, what's good? How are you? Tommy, Daniel, what's good? Thank you guys all for joining me. Fred, I like the intro. I got to get it a little shorter. It's a little long. Ryan, how are you? Mr. EG, what's good? Thank you guys all for joining me today. Joe Della, how are you, man? It's been a while. So, Mr. El Mayo, right? El Mayo, ex-Mexican drug lord El Mayo denounces violence as he's sentenced to life in prison. Of course he's going to denounce the violence, right? New York, former Mexican drug kingpin El Mayo was sentenced in U.S. court on Monday to life in prison and called for an end to the band of brutal violence. He used to grow the Sinaloa cartel into what prosecutors said is the world's largest drug trafficking organization. No one wins in a war like this, the 76-year-old said through a Spanish language translator in Brooklyn federal court. He apologized for the harm he caused and for the example I set. He urges future generations to choose a different path. I mean, it's crazy when he goes from being the top guy to sitting in ADX in Florence, Colorado, where you get the shower wheeled to you, right? I mean, this guy's worth billions of dollars, right? There's one thing that I can say that has value today. It's this: the violence must end, Sinaloa cartel co-founder said in Mexico and everywhere else affected by this type of crime. Too many lives are lost. Too many families are destroyed. Too many young people are trapped in a cycle that leads only to prison or death. His name is Zambrata. Violence was Zambrata's tool for more than 3 decades when it benefits him, the U.S. attorney said. Zambrata ordered torture, plotted murders, including his killing his own nephew. As the cartel flooded the U.S. with tons of cocaine, fentanyl, methamphetamine, and other drugs, more than 1 million of Americans died of overdoses during Zambrata's reign. Many of the drugs flowing from Mexico and Sinaloa cartel, prosecutors added. I mean, this is a harsh punishment, though. He's going to be in prison for the rest of his life. Ginger Biker, what's good, man? How are you? Jason, how are you, man? The punishment was guaranteed by his guilt plea last year to drug trafficking charge. Guilty, because when you get convicted at trial, at least you have an appeal that you could put in, right? But when you plead guilty, there is no appeal. Like, you're done. So there is no out for him ever now. So they carry a mandatory life sentence. He also faces $15 billion in financial penalties related to the proceedings. But can he get his hands on that money? Probably not, right? The sentence is kind of anticlimactic because there is no discretion, the judge said. He's going to spend the rest of his days in prison. He accepts that, the sentencing. But so he's going to spend the rest of his life in prison. But then you got El Chapo is cutting deals. And he gave names to like 30-something people who have ties with the cartel. It's crazy. Crazy situation. What do you guys think of that? So a whole charter of the Comancheros in Australia have been convicted. Entire Christchurch gang chapter convicted a major drug boss. Every member of this chapter of the Comancheros has been convicted following a major investigation into a multi-million-dollar drug trafficking operation led to police, National Organized Crime Group, Asset Recovery Unit, Operation Avion, and Operation Leth. Targeted people in Auckland. Detective said, his name's Bill Staxx, said in a statement. A nationwide search warrant phase in August of 2024 resulting in the seizure of 5K of Class A drug, 11 firearms, ammunition, and more than $250,000 in cash. Police also reinstated more than $1.9 million in assets, including Auckland property, 11 vehicles. A related investigation, Operation Lathe, identified further 8 people in the South Island participation in criminal activity. A total of 29 people aged 18 to 55 were arrested and charged with a range from drug offenses. All have been convicted. Every single one of them. The Christchurch chapter of the Comancheros became priority target for the police due to the significant involvement in drug distribution and money laundering across New Zealand. Oh, this is out in New Zealand, not Australia. My apologies. Sparks said the investigation quickly uncovered large-scale offending involving methamphetamine, cocaine, and extensive money laundering. A Class A drug caused immense harm to the communities. Organized criminal groups profit from that harm. Accumulate cash, property, high-value assets while showing no record of the devastation caused to individuals and families. So these dudes are probably going to be spending the rest of their life in prison. That's pretty crazy, too. So yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before, a whole group of ATV riders and bikers on I-95. It says ATV riders approach vehicle on I-95 in West Haven, right next to New Haven, near exit 43, and they surrounded the car and tried to pull a woman out of the car. So a group of ATV riders approached a person's vehicle on I-95 near exit 43. State police confirmed the incident occurred Sunday night. The driver was able to get away safely. No injuries were reported. So I got a video for you guys. Let's check it out. This was a big deal when it was happening. So here's the call.
Northbound 4344, I have a visual. So first, like they have a vehicle surrounded in the left lane. It looks like they're arguing, but it looks like they're now on the move. Negative, they're trying to open the vehicle, but the vehicle is on the move. Oh, he just hit one of the dirt bikes, and now they're fighting. Where is it? Northbound 4344.
You're fighting them.
There's the highway. They have a vehicle.
Roger. They got a vehicle stopped in the left lane, and they're punching into the car. Looks like a female driver. Sure. Can you start West Haven?
All right, sir.
Yeah, Roger, we have.
Essentially, we're currently getting off 44. One of those riders was wearing a pink shirt.
40?
The second ball was wearing a
Dude's wearing a pink shirt. Is that a girl?
pink shirt.
Do we know where the caller is, the complaint, anything?
Negative.
Bad situation. I mean, why would they do that, right? I mean, I don't think ATVs and all that are supposed to be on the highway. Let's see.
Omaha grieving again tonight.
Oh, that's a different one. So it says that no one was hurt, but obviously in that call you hear that someone was punching in the car. They're trying to get a woman out of the car. So this is crazy. So if you guys don't know, Hell's Angel member has passed away in a motorcycle accident. Let's take a look at this.
Already seen a string of deadly crashes this week.
And he's one of the founders of the Bike Week in Omaha, Nebraska.
And now a community that came together to celebrate something they love is mourning the man who made it possible. Our Brenna Kiefner joins us live in the newsroom with more on the legacy one man is leaving behind. Brenna.
Yeah, Jacqueline, Ryan Hay showed up for people every single time. And tonight, in the middle of what should have been his week, the people he showed up for are showing up for him. Omaha Bike Week started with a Facebook post. In 2024, Ryan Hay and Michael Allen put out an invite. Come ride, come celebrate, come be part of something. It went viral, but Ryan wasn't
Hey, Virginia Chaos, what's going on, man?
just the spark. He was the engine. He knew the clubs, he knew the vendors, he knew how to make people feel like they belonged.
He's loved motorcycles his whole life.
Herman, what's good?
He hit me up, said, I got to be a part of this, man. Like, you need me.
For 4 years, he was a regular at Stocks and Bonds, walking in once or twice a week, bringing friends, bringing energy, and making sure everyone around him was taken care of.
No, that was the name of the Christchurch was the name of the chapter, I guess. It must be like a town in New Zealand or something. I think that's what it was. That was the name of their chapter. So they weren't using the church as a front or anything like that.
Needed it and he had it, he would give it to you. And if he didn't have it, he'd find a way to help you.
This guy was pretty popular on the internet. I got a video of him. He was on TikTok. He was on YouTube. Let's take a look.
What's up, TikTok? I'm going to make this really easy tonight. Don't believe everything you see on social media, or the news in that case.
Yes.
Word of it.
Yeah, he goes by Rhino. It's a sad situation. He had a family. Sending prayers out to his family.
Advice. Don't buy fake patches and pretend that you're something that you're not. Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes.
Ryan Hay was a husband and father of 3. He was also the co-founder of Omaha Bike Week, which started in 2024. Now, as organizers like Jason Meyer prepare for the event, they're working with a missing piece.
Ryan was somebody who was really big into the community. He was a lover of bikes. He spent most of his whole life loving motorcycles.
Hay was doing what he loved when Omaha police say he collided with Bailey Burr near 144th and Corby Street Thursday at 12:30 a.m. Officers booked Burr into jail on multiple charges, including DUI with a blood alcohol content of at least 0.15.
So I don't know if that's a woman. It must be a woman that he hit, right? Brooke Burr. I mean, it sounds like a woman. So allegedly they were drunk, and I don't know if she was trying to make a U-turn or something, but obviously he hit the side of the car, right? So possibly I'm speculating that maybe she was trying to take a U-turn and he hit her. Something like that.
He spent most of his whole life loving motorcycles.
Now, Roseberry, what's good, man?
When Omaha police say he collided with Bailey Burr near 144th and Corby Streets Thursday at 12:30 a.m. Officers booked Burr into jail on multiple charges.
Bailey Burr, I don't know.
Including DUI with a blood alcohol content of at least 0.15, open container, and motor vehicle homicide.
Don't drink and drive.
Damn.
You know, that's the biggest thing. You know, it's not worth it.
It is sad situation. I mean, he has a family.
His community, just the epitome of what you want in your community.
Just after midnight on Thursday, his community lost him. Police say Bailey Burr, a 31-year-old Omaha woman, blew through a left turn on 144th Street directly into Ryan's path.
You see? Like something simple as that. She was drinking. It was her fault. She's in jail now. I don't know if she bonded out or what, but now this dude is taken from his family. He's got kids. It is a totally sad situation.
Her blood alcohol level was 1.88, more than twice the legal limit.
And she had alcohol in the car. I mean, she could have went and called for a ride. She could have took an Uber.
Ryan was ejected from his motorcycle. He was rushed to the hospital, where he was later pronounced dead.
Her life is done too, right? 100%. I mean, it sounds like a shitty situation. This is bad.
Burr now faces motor vehicle homicide and DUI charges. It's just the latest in a string of deadly drunk driving crashes in Omaha this month.
We have nearly 70 Nebraskans every year die from alcohol.
70. That's a lot of people. It is. It's a selfish decision. Don't drink and drive. If you're gonna drink, just take an Uber. It's not that hard. Like, there's no reason to drink and drive these days. None.
Related crashes in our, so they don't all make the headlines, unfortunately.
Tonight, Ryan's freshly detailed motorcycle sits outside the venue, a tribute to the man who helped build all of this. Omaha Bike Week's own proceeds, the raffle, the t-shirts, the poker run, will go back to his family.
He was a huge car and motorcycle guy. More of a motorcycle guy than a car, but he loved his cars.
I mean, that's cool, though, because what he built, right, with this bike week, it'll live on, and it's going to help his family. And, years and years to come, they will have this bike week that they can go to and remember who he was. So, I mean, he created kind of a legacy with that, right?
So we also have a car night, and then Saturday we have a car show as well. So, but obviously everything here, everything about these events is all about in memory of Ryan.
And one way his friends say to keep his memory alive is simple.
Just be more positive around your surroundings, Help your neighbor, help your friend. Always be looking out for your neighbor, your community.
Omaha Bike Week runs through next Saturday. The doors open at the Oakview Mall at 11 a.m.
Mama Jinx, what's good?
And you don't have to be a rider to come out. You just have to show up.
STMC, how are you? XP, what's good? From church tunnel to singing the Gog.
Up the same way Ryan always did. Live in the newsroom, Brenna Kiefner, First Alert 6.
A heartfelt tribute, Brenna. Thank you.
I mean, even if she never been to prison before, she's gonna spend some time in prison for that. There is no getting out of that, right? And for what? For drinking a night at the bar? Like, I mean, if you drink, just don't drive. It's pretty simple. Don't put other people's lives at risk to be selfish. So there was a crazy fight at Folsom Street. It resulted in the hospitalization of two people, one man arrested for battery. Two people were transported to a local hospital Friday evening for a fight at historic Folsom that led to one arrest. Police continue to investigate circumstances surrounding the confrontation. According to Folsom police, officers responded to multiple reports of a fight at approximately 8:30 p.m. at the 900 block of Sutter Street in the historic Folsom Entertainment District, lined with restaurants, bars, and retail shops. One suspect reportedly arrested and booked into the Sacramento County Jail on suspicion of battery causing bodily harm under California law. The charge can carry a penalty up to 1 year in jail if prosecuted as a misdemeanor, though the decision ultimately rests on the district attorney. The altercation occurred outside of multiple dining establishments along the 900 block of Sutter Street during the district's business evening of the week, drawing significant emergency response and attention of numerous bystanders. The Folsom police did not release additional details regarding what led to the confrontation, the identities of those involved, or whether additional arrests are anticipated. The investigation continues. An account shared publicly on social media Friday shared the members of the family alleged fight, and the confrontation began after a man and a woman riding a motorcycle arrived outside a nearby restaurant following a birthday celebration. According to the statement, members of the family cited that the motorcycle had come too close to people standing in the parking lot, after which the encounter escalated into a physical altercation that grew in size. More became involved. As more became involved, the account further alleged punches were thrown female family member who attempted to intervene was struck. Racial slurs were used during the incident. The accuracy of the claims and witnesses' comments have not been confirmed by Folsom Police Department. The investigation has not publicly been verified what prompted the fight or whether the reported details accurately reflect on what occurred. And we're not going to share the police number like other pages do, because we're not going to help them do their fucking job. We're just here to report on what the hell is going on out there. So, up in Canada, they had that Windsor, the run, right? T Weezy, how you doing? They had the run up in Canada, and they say no major incidents following Hell's Angel visit. So they were all crazy for no reason. They were like warning the public. They were, be aware, biker gangs coming to town. And then they changed up their tune, right? They flip-flopped. And then they're like, there's nothing to worry about. Because people were probably concerned after that first post they made. It says no major incidents in Windsor, Essex after the visit from the Hells Angels. Over 750 members of the Hells Angels and other motorcycle clubs were in the region last week on Wednesday and into the weekend. Windsor police said officers carried out approximately 40 enforcement actions under the Highway Traffic Act, multiple bylaws, and Exercise Act. Police were informing the public to leave the members of the motorcycle gangs alone. Leave them alone. Andrew Tate is screwed. We're going to talk about that in a second. Windsor Police Chief Jason Crawley said the majority of the time the group were around their clubhouse, as well as a number of strip clubs and bars in the region. Yeah, right, Popcorn. Oh no, lock up your kids and your daughters. Crawley said it played out exactly how police thought it would. No big issues at all. That's bullshit, because they were warning the public before they retracted that shit, right? I remember their first post, and it was pretty brutal. They're like, watch out for these guys. They're no good. Stay away from them. Just crazy. No big issue at all. There was a large group of motorcyclists, and people were wearing colors throughout the community, and certainly on Howard by their clubhouse. A lot of traffic, but really no big issues, they said, at all. Like we said to the people, is going to keep to themselves, and they did. Donnie got good intel that week. He says it was an improvement. Give the community a heads up prior to their arrival. Listen, now they're trying to fucking backpedal because they know that they came on. They made a post, right? They put an article out there that was like, be leery of these people. They're coming to the community, warning and shit. And now they're like, oh, we told you it would be no big deal. You fucking liars. You guys are liars. We would have got calls if we wouldn't have put something out there. A large group of Hells Angels spotted in the downtown core. So what? They would have got calls. Big deal. What's going on? So it's better to get that out in front of it. They said, hey, look, there's nothing really to worry about here, even though that they're here in the background of organized crime and such very concerning issues. But this is for an event, they said. These dudes are fucking idiots. These cops are fucking idiots. So now they're like, so they're involved in organized crime, and it's real concerning issues. But for this event, really don't expect much in the way of social disorder. Come on. He says any member of the Hells Angels is of interest to the police. So come on. Why is he saying that? He just said that it was all good. And now he's saying that they're of interest to the police. Straight up, fuck these guys. Especially the Canadian police. They're a bunch of fucking losers. We're interested in why and where their motivation is. You know, they're going to do a lot of talking about raising money for charity and those kinds of things. But we know what's behind every member of the Hells Angels and their puppet clubs. And we're interested, he said. We're interested in their motivation and what they're doing. They're talking all ballsy after their first fucking post, right? So they backpedal on this one, but then they're talking all crazy. Crawley adds that while there were heightened police presence and minor concerns from the public, the community did benefit through local restaurants, bars, and hotels that were booked. Oh, so you like their money, but you don't like these people, right? He added that the Biker Enforcement Unit, as part of the OPP, was a big help in the success of the weekend. I got something for the Canadian mounted fucking losers. It's crazy how they backpedal so much, right? That first post they made, they're like, be aware, watch out for them. And now all of a sudden they're like, it was no big deal. Everything was cool, but they're interested in them. The fuck out of here. They don't even give people a chance, right? They just read the headlines and they go on whatever it says. They don't even there is no chances. Just crazy. So if you guys don't know, Andrew Tate and his brother got busted, right? And I was thinking, nah, they'll be all right. But then I started seeing some shit online, and there's videos, and there's proof to what these guys are arrested for. So I think they are cooked. They're going to go to prison in England 100%. There's videos of them admitting to crimes. There's videos of them beating women. There's videos. It's bad for them, for both of them. There's videos about both of them admitting to bringing women to the UK for them to work for them on OnlyFans and take their money and not give them access to it. So it's not looking good for them. They said it was all made up. But whoever posted the information did a pretty good job of putting it all together, right? 100% RCMP, BUE, someone is watching your show. Well, fuck them. Good. I hope they get this. Did you know more police officers were arrested in Canada than bikers in a year? So do the fucking math. Who's the problem? Obviously, it's the fucking people on the other side of the law, the people that are supposed to be the law enforcement, right? They're the ones who are breaking the law. So if more cops get arrested than bikers, there's probably an issue up there, right? I mean, they're one of the most corrupt forces around. So we got a video for you guys. There was an indictment. 11 Trinitario gang members have been indicted in murder across New Jersey, the Bronx, and the Hudson Valley. Let's check this out. And then we'll get to old dweebo Josh here.
We have new details this afternoon about the murder of a social media influencer in Mount Vernon last year. A newly unsealed federal indictment says 33-year-old Ariela Mejia Palenco was killed during an attempted carjacking of her luxury vehicle. She was found shot and killed last August inside her car on the Cross County Parkway. 6 people are accused of being involved in her death. They're part of 11 people in the indictment accusing of being involved with a violent gang around New York and New Jersey. They're facing charges of murder, assault, robbery, carjacking, and wire fraud. Officials say these crimes were committed in Westchester, the Bronx, and
Wasn't that 6ix9ine's girlfriend? Wasn't it? When she got unalived? I think it was. But anyway, let's see here. No major actions. Of course not, right? So there's been a ton of motorcycle accidents. We got a whole slew of them. Hit that like button. Ooh, I got some crazy shows lined up for you guys. So it was a tragic week or a tragic weekend across America. And on their roads, multiple motorcycle crashes leave lives lost and families changed forever. A series of devastating motorcycle crashes across the country of the United States claimed the lives of multiple people and left a bunch of people fighting for survival over the weekend, underscoring the dangers that riders face on the highways, rural roads, and on city streets. From Missouri to Nevada, investigators continue working to determine the cause of each collision as families mourn the victims. Missouri, a teen was killed, motorcyclist seriously injured on Interstate 64. Early Sunday morning crash on Interstate 64 in St. Charles County, Missouri. It left an 18-year-old pedestrian dead and a motorcyclist seriously injured. According to Missouri Highway Patrol, the crash occurred around 2:25 a.m. on the westbound Interstate 64 near Highway K at O'Fallon. Investigators say 18-year-old O'Fallon resident attempting to cross the westbound lanes was struck by a 2009 Kawasaki Ninja operated by a 34-year-old man. Teenager was pronounced dead at the scene. Damn, getting hit by a motorcycle. The motorcycle rider sustained serious injuries and was transported to the hospital for treatment. Authorities have not released additional information regarding the circumstances leading up to the collision, but the investigation remains ongoing. Out of Virginia, 2 killed after motorcycle leaves the road and strikes a tree. 2 people lost their lives after a motorcycle crashed into a tree early Saturday morning. Virginia State Police responded at 6:03 a.m. at the intersection of Dorset Road and Stab Mill Road. Preliminary findings indicate the motorcycle left the roadway before colliding with a tree. Both the rider and the passenger died at the scene. Definitely keep your distance. Authorities have not yet released the identities of the victims pending the notification to their families, but investigators continue working to determine the cause of the motorcycle leaving the roadway. Out of Maryland, a young rider dies following a Hagerstown collision. 20-year-old motorcyclist from Smithburg was killed Friday evening in a two-vehicle crash in Hagerstown, Maryland. Police identified Clayton Hendricks, who was riding a motorcycle when it collided with a Subaru shortly after 5 p.m. at the 1700 block of Dual Highway. Emergency responders pronounced Hendricks dead at the scene. The driver of the Subaru suffered injuries described as non-life-threatening. He was transported to a medical center for treatment. Hagerstown Police Department and crash reconstruction team is investigating the circumstances surrounding the collision. Out of North Dakota, rider airlifted after leaving the highway. North Dakota motorcyclist remains hospitalized with life-threatening injuries after crashing Friday night in Foster County. According to the North Dakota Highway Patrol, 31-year-old Carrington man was riding with two other motorcycles on Highway 9 when he entered a ditch and struck an approach and was thrown from the motorcycle. Authorities reported that the rider was not wearing a helmet and did not possess a motorcycle endorsement license. He initially was transported by ambulance to the hospital before being airlifted to Sanford Medical Center in Fargo. The investigation remains active. This is out of Nevada. A rider of a stolen motorcycle dies in North Las Vegas crash. Authorities in North Las Vegas are investigating a fatal crash involving a stolen motorcycle that occurred Saturday morning. Police say the rider was killed following a collision at the intersection of East Owens Avenue, North 23rd Street. Officials confirm the motorcycle had been reported stolen prior to the crash. Investigators have not yet released the identity of the rider or additional details regarding the collision. So the weekend was marked by tragedy. The crashes that occurred in different parts of the country under varying circumstances, but together they paint a sobering picture of tragic weekend for motorcycle community. The incidents involved interstate travel, rural roadways, urban traffic, and pedestrian collisions. Several investigations remain ongoing as law enforcement agencies work to determine the exact cause of each crash. And I'll bring you guys more details as they become available. I mean, it's sad. You got to be very aware of your surroundings. So if you guys don't know, Sturgis is from the 7th to the 16th of August. And I will be bringing you a live stream from live Sturgis to show you guys what's going on. I got invited to a bunch of different bike events, and I'm going to start going out to them. So, it'll be pretty dope. So, let's take a look. People are funny, how you gonna comment? I'm a wannabe biker. I mean, I got a bike. Does that make me a biker? I wouldn't consider myself. I mean, that's kind of like a biker is kind of like a lifestyle, right? Where you live the biker type lifestyle. I don't fucking know. I don't know how to work on a fucking bike. I know how to put gas in it and make it go. Hey, at least I'm honest, man, right? I could probably clean a carburetor. That's about it.
Hi, my name is Josh.
So let's see what Joshy had to say, right? So, Rusty Dusty, shout out to Rusty Dusty. Rusty Dusty ended up leaving the shop where he was doing the raffle because he got sick. That's the reason Rusty Dusty left the shop. Pepper, how you doing? You already know, Wilson. So Rusty Dusty left the shop because he got sick. That's why he left the shop. It had nothing to do with anything else. He got sick. So he left the shop. And then you got this guy talking bad about Rusty Dusty when he's gone, right? But he gets caught up in his own bullshit. Because what happens? So he ended up talking shit, right? A bunch of shit. But he got caught up in his own lies. All this dude does is lie. I mean, I've heard it from multiple people. So apparently he stole something from where he was working, right? From the shop. He stole something. Had it at his house. Somebody else went to his house and found what he stole. Boom, he's caught out, right? So I'm pretty sure they let that go. Which, once you find out someone's a scumbag, I mean, pretty much they are, right? So he was supposed to bring some money to someone else. And apparently, he skimmed money off the top, gave the person less money than he was supposed to for a bike or something like that, and ends up keeping the money. And then when the questions are asked, he don't know what the fuck happened, right? Because he's a blatant liar. I mean, if you give someone money to go do something, to give it to someone to pay off a bike or whatever it's for, right? And you skim off a whole bunch of money off it. Say you give me $5,000 and I take 20, say I take 1,500 out of the $5,000 or $2,000 out of the $5,000, and I just give the person whatever I feel like they should get. Obviously, there's going to be an issue there, right? But Joshy doesn't feel like there is. So Joshy got caught up in his bullshit. And now he goes on to Facebook and he wants to act like he's exposing something or doing something. He wants to speak up for himself. So let's see what Joshy has to say.
Hi, my name is Josh McKinnon. A lot of people.
I'm Joshy McKinnon, and he wears eyeliner.
Hi, my name is Josh McKinnon. A lot of people know me from motorcycle clubs, riding bikes, yada yada yada. I've worked at Harley G's now for about 5 years, on and off. Built a decent relationship with the guy, blah 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 blah. He's a decent rider, yeah. I just want to let everyone fucking know, do not trust fuck all that goes on out of that place, okay? I worked there for the last month, helped this guy make $250,000 on his fucking little game that took him 4 years last time. Took us 4 weeks when I was there, okay? He paid me $17.80 an hour, for fuck's sakes. 6 hours a day, okay? Lunches were taken off, fucking extra hours were taken off for having too much fun, I swear to God. I have an issue happen, and I get walked down the hall and I get fucking sucker punched in the face.
So he's talking about, I only get this much money an hour, but you're working. Like, you had no problem with it when you were working, right? So now all of a sudden, you get caught out and now you got a problem with how much money you're making? Makes no sense, does it? Like, if you had a problem with how much money you were making, you probably would say something when that time was there, right? You don't wait to say that shit. So, I ain't buying his bullshit.
Hi, my name is Josh McKinnon. A lot of people know me from motorcycle clubs, riding bikes, yada yada yada. I've worked at Harley G's now for about 5 years, on and off.
For the next 5 years. Flapping his fat lip. Minimum wage to sit in front of a TV is pretty damn good, right?
Off. Built a decent relationship with the guy, blah 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 blah. He's a decent.
So it was all fake bullshit because he was a liar the whole time, right?
Decent rider, yeah. I just want to let everyone fucking know, do not trust fuck all that goes on out of that place, okay? I worked there for the last...
Oh, but he did for 5 years. And now when he gets caught stealing, now it's a problem, right?
...month, helped this guy make $250,000 on his fucking little game that took him 4 years last time. Took us 4 weeks when I was there, okay? He paid me $17.80 an hour, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, they can't operate without you, right? I'm sure they're crumbling without you.
6 hours a day, okay? Lunches were taken off, fucking extra hours were taken off for having too much fun, I swear to God.
This dude wants to get paid for eating lunch and not doing shit, right?
I have an issue happen, and I get walked down the hall and I get fucked.
Had an issue happen, but he fails to say what that issue was, right? Had an issue happen, stole money, but you don't say what the issue is. Yeah, you're a thief, man. You got caught. You got caught stealing, man.
Fucking sucker punch in the face. Kicked in the face, fucking kicked in the ribs. The dirtiest shit you've ever seen in your life. If you know me and you know me personally, I'm no pussy and no stranger to fist fights.
So he says he's no pussy or no stranger to fist fights, and then I hear that he beat up a special needs person, right? So he posts a video. This isn't the special needs person of the video I'm going to post. This isn't that person. I don't know if there's a video of that, but I heard it from a lot of different people about him putting his hands on a special needs person. And that shit ain't right. So a couple days later, he posts this. This is what he posts. Apparently, this guy's a journalist or something.
Now this is what happens when you get knocked the fuck out. Don't touch me again, buddy. Now this is what happens when you get knocked the fuck out. Don't touch me again, buddy. One punch, one fucking hit, faggot.
Seems real tough, right?
Now this is what happens when you get knocked the fuck out. Don't touch me again, buddy. One punch, one fucking hit, faggot.
How come you don't post the beginning, like before this? What was that all about? You just post that. It's very weird, right?
Stranger to fist fights. I've never been fucking...
Yeah, a lot of them don't know what hard work is. I mean, you're getting paid $17-something an hour to sit in front of a fucking screen and talk to people. Like, none of them, like, come on, man. I framed houses for fucking 15 years, right? When I was young. They never know what hard work is.
Sucker punch in my life, or
he's never been sucker punched in his life, but he does sucker punching, right?
Fuck out! Don't. Now this is what happens when you get knocked the fuck out. Don't touch me again.
This is what happens when someone that doesn't sucker punch people sucker punches someone. Attack special needs person. He beat up Donnie Wants. So he's talking shit on how he never sucker punched a person in his life, and then he posts a video like this. Looks pretty iffy, don't it? Yeah, I asked my boss. I said, "We're gonna use the fucking forklift?" He said, "You are the forklift." I'm like, "Fuck, what? Get the fuck out of here." So he just said, "I never sucker punched a person in my life." This guy looks like you sucker punched this guy.
Anything like that happened that was dirty snake shit like that. I just want everyone to fucking know that this brotherhood bullshit and all this fucking shit.
Oh, it was good when it was good, right? It was good when you weren't caught stealing.
Is lies. It's bullshit, okay? If anyone had a fucking problem or an issue, blah, 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 blah. You speak about it first. You know, we have tables. We sit at them. There's a process.
So he can talk his way out of the shit like he used to do, right? Because he's been caught before. And they've let shit go, I hear. Right? So it comes to a point where, come on, man. Like, you know, you let someone slide with something. You're like, nah, maybe it was a mistake, right? And then something else happens and you're like, nah, I don't know. And you keep letting it slide. Then eventually it's like, fuck you, right in your face.
But for some reason, people can twist the rules. I don't give a fuck if you made the shit or not. You can't follow your own rules. I don't want to follow you. To anybody out there that's thinking they want to fucking join up with that shit, don't.
He stole the tablets on his way out? What? Crazy. These boys in that club who have removed fingers, dude. There's home runners in that club. What's wrong with people?
I am telling you.
Nothing worse than a thief, 100%, man. Thieves are bad. Like, listen, there was this kid, right, who was eating out of a garbage can one time. I had an apartment. I was like, come on, man. I'm going to give you some new clothes. Go take a shower. Get your shit together. This kid stole from me. You believe that shit? He stole from me. Gave this kid new shoes. Let him in my house. This fucking kid stole from me. That's what happens when you're fucking nice to people like this.
Worst fucking mistake you'll ever made.
Hey, Lindsay, thank you for joining me today. Make sure you check out Patreon. Exclusive content. I'm going to be uploading some videos today.
I've been in other clubs. They are nothing like that one, okay?
What club has he been in? The Boys and Girls Club? The Little Girls Club? He's watching right now, too.
To any fucking Hell's Angels or Red Devils watching?
Please take me.
I don't give a fuck about your guys' shit. I'm a good member. I paid my fucking dues. It's a
ex-member. What's this member shit you speak of?
Guys' shit. I'm a good member. I paid my fucking dues. It's a money.
I'm a good member.
Money scam. I just paid $1,700 to join that.
But when it was good, right? Listen, everybody pays to be in part of a club. Everybody. Regardless, you have to pay dues. You have to pay things to get into a club. I don't believe that Satan's Choice is a money thing.
Fucking club, and then this shit happens, okay? No talk, no nothing.
Then I steal, and I get confronted, okay? They wouldn't even let me try to talk my way out of it.
Nothing. Are you fucked? Yeah. Anyway, guys, ride safe.
Anyways, guys.
Safe, brother.
Anyways, guys. They wouldn't let me talk my way out of it. The patch is trademarked too now. Right? That shit costs a lot of money to do that. There's people out here that think they can just get a free ride, right? And this guy seems like one of them. Seems like, oh, he'll just help himself to whatever he can. I mean, that's what thieves do, right? And then they post shit like this.
Fuck out.
I never sucker punched anyone in my life. Here's a video of me sucker punching someone. It's crazy. Kid seems lame as fuck. Okay, guys. 100%. I mean, who comes on the internet and does this type of shit?
Hi, my name is Josh
on?
McKinnon.
My name is Josh McKinnon. Okay, guys.
A lot of people know me from motorcycle clubs, riding bikes, yada, yada, yada. I've worked at Harley G's now for about 5 years, on and off.
and I can't take it. He gave me minimum wage. I accepted minimum wage. And now I have a problem with it.
Built a decent relationship with the guy, blah, 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 blah. He's a decent writer, yeah.
See, he doesn't have a problem with Harley or anybody. He has a problem with himself. This dude got caught. The bottom line is he got caught, and now he wants to cry. Of course. And they wouldn't even let me talk my way out of it. What do you mean? Yeah, it doesn't even show the videos. The video shows the aftermath. It doesn't show the sucker punch. Like he didn't even do it. It was staged. He's like, hey, man, lay on the ground. I'm going to say that I hit you, right?
What happens when you get knocked the fuck out?
It sounds like he's broke, and Harley G gave him a job, and other people did for free. And he gets caught stealing. I mean, what do you expect when you get caught stealing? You think people are going to, let you talk your way out of it again, and again? This guy's probably just drunk, right? He didn't even punch him. He's just drunk. Posting shit like that doesn't make you tough, man. But anyway, there you have it. The real reason why Rusty Dusty left was because he got sick. Had nothing to do with nothing else. But stay tuned. A lot more on the way. If you like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's brother, sister's friend about Chattin With Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. If you guys want to donate to the show, you can hit up the Cash App at Chattin With Staxx. Or you can hit up Venmo, PayPal, Super Sticker, Super Chat, Zelle, all that good stuff. Make sure you check out Patreon and Spotify. I'm going to be uploading some videos right now, and you don't want to miss them. There's a new video from Mike Lynch. We got new videos from Popcorn, Pee-wee, a whole bunch. This guy, Ray Blanco, you don't want to miss that one. It's a pretty good interview. So many. I got so many interviews. Larry Rolla. Shout out to Larry Rolla. He's battling cancer right now. He stayed on with me for an hour yesterday, so I'm going to be bringing you guys that interview. There's a lot going to be dropping, so stay tuned. Appreciate all you guys. And remember, don't be a bitch.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing.
Don't be a Joshy.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged, and investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.